In today's video, I am going to be breaking down a couple of drills and moves that you can use when attacking from the wing, either off of a screen or when being faced one-on-one with a defender. These are the types of moves that you will be using if you are in isolation situations or in a screen and roll option if you are the primary scorer of your team. Let's get down and let's check out these moves and options that you can use. If you are a point guard or a shooting guard like David is, make sure to go check out the shooting guard or the point guard workout that is down in the description below so that you can become a stronger, more skilled point guard or shooting guard in basketball. Definitely go check those out because they have helped David as well. Okay, so when you are setting up a screen, you want to have your back to the sideline. That way you are able to see the whole entire court. If you are being overplayed, let's say they are trying to overplay that screen, you can then attack the rim. One way that I've found very successful is just a quick spin move towards the baseline, which then gives you the lane to the basket, whether you get to finish with a layup, get to finish with a dunk, or get to finish with a floater. It doesn't necessarily matter. You're essentially doing the exact same move up top. We're just trying to be able to finish off of a quick spin, limit your dribbles to get to the rim, and then being able to score at the rim. Next, we're going to be working on essentially the same idea. However, now what we're going to be working on is a sidestep out into a shot. Now, this is going to be the exact same move, but let's say your man is able to stay with you. If you can sidestep out, you're going to be able to create that gap and that space between yourself and him so that now you can pull off that shot. Now, you can also use this as a fake as well. So, for example, you can spin off, use that sidestep, and then attack the basket if he overplays you, and you can dunk it on him or finish with a layup, depending on how explosive you are. But it has to be that you sidestep out as if and look at the rim, and if you are overplayed, then you attack the rim. And now here is the floater option as well. You always want to work on all of your different options at finishing. Don't just, if you can dunk, don't just work on being able to dunk. If you can just do layups, don't just work on being able to just do layups. Work on floaters as well. There's so many different options at the rim. Work on a reverse layup. There's, again, just try to go through all your different finishes. Now, let's say your defender is very quick and you try to spin off and then he's able to cut you back off. You can cross back up right away and attack the opposite direction. Or you can fake that spin, create a little bit of a distance, and then use the screen that was being set for you. And then you can finish at the rim. You can pull for a shot. It is totally up to you as the player who has the ball. You just want to be able to attack off of that screen, whether you're denying it or not, as fast as you can. That is the biggest thing that you can do as a player, is being able to explode off of that screen. Something that a lot of players don't do if they have the height advantage is to post up on the perimeter. So if you're being played tight on the perimeter on the wing, and now you can use your size to your advantage. I've heard of some coaches actually saying that this is not good. They don't like the back to the basket, but this is not a back to the basket move. You're putting your shoulder first. You're keeping your back to the sideline. This is what will allow you to be able to see the entire court while making that contact with that defender so that you can post him up and then attack off of that contact. Now, same idea, but you're going to fake that spin. You're going to try and get your shoulder into it as well. And with a little bit of a drop step with the outside foot. And then you're going to turn and explode to the rim. Again, still making contact, but trying to make my hips swivel as a defender. If you can get the defender's hips to swivel away from you and you go the opposite way, this will give you a massive advantage on trying to get to that rim. Now, coming off of attacking that rim, I want to have David now do a sidestep off of that spin or off of that attack. By coming and doing a sidestep, you're going to open up a lot of opportunities. So if you do a sidestep because there's a defender, a help defender there, you can pull for a shot. If the help defender leaves because he thinks that you're taking the shot off of that sidestep, you can then attack off of that sidestep and finish at the rim. Now, if you're trying to get better position, you can hit that defender 2, maybe 3 times to be able to back him down. And as soon as you draw a help defender, so a secondary defender, that is when you attack, because now you have options. So after David hits me once here, second time here, third time, he is now looking to attack. Now, coming off of that third hit, this is not about trying to just overplay somebody. And you have to be smart about this because it's not always going to be 3 hits. What you're trying to do is you're trying to draw that help defender, a secondary double team. That way, you can attack the opposite direction as where that man came from. And when that happens, what you're trying to do is either finish at the rim, or if you have options, you can kick it out for a pass. But obviously, we don't have a secondary player here for that pass. If you're looking to become a better shooting guard or point guard, make sure to go check out the workouts that are down in the description below so that you can become a stronger, more skilled point guard or shooting guard. David plays both positions, point guard and shooting guard, and he is a 2029 player at 6'3". So definitely go check out those workouts that are down in the description below. Anyways, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys again in my next video.